Well, welcome to our Labor Day hangout. And as soon as some people get in here, we'll start discussing our normal stuff, I guess. Let's see if we can open that up. I want to go to here. And if we could get if we could get anything, it would be great. Let's go 10. And we'll do 2 hours. Uh, you choose topic. Where to go? There we go. We got 3 watching. All right. So we'll go here and open this up. There we go. I've been tinkering with the fuselage. Heck, the cord tied up. So I don't know what to talk about. Shit. Been lost. I wonder what happened to my damn Odeker pliers. Boy, that really bothers me. The link is posted in At the Bench. Always have problems with this one damn blind nut. We're gonna change it.
What in the world are you doing?
Playing.
Oh, I see.
I'm playing. I don't think Gary Sinclair is gonna be on tonight.
No, he said he was going to be traveling.
You need more with top holders, but then I was like, well, crap, you don't, but they were cute and I was only getting one set.
Okay, background.
Yeah, my daughter's talking. I get nervous anytime somebody's got a drill and only a quarter inch, half-inch piece of wood in between it and his other hand.
Well, it's not a drill, it's a ball driver.
Oh, okay. You got more dang Tiger 60s.
I got a few. I got a box of them.
I've got a few, but I don't have any that's got the rebuilt sleeve and piston in them. Uh-oh. Throw 'em away. Me no like little screw. Throw 'em away.
That's right. If it don't work, it don't work. I'm not going to fight with it.
That June XL behind you, is that the same one that was
Orange.
orange? Yeah.
Yep. Gonna get repainted again
That's a great flying airplane.
as soon as this season's done.
Is that what you're flying now?
Yeah.
You didn't get the blue one figured out?
Blue, nothing wrong with the blue one. It just hunts a little. It's my carumba that's screwed up.
Oh,
This is a bad one too.
it could be the blind nut. I've had two or three of them that were, but looked like they'd been hit on the end and folded over just a little bit. It don't take much and it don't work.
Well, I probably got a tap in here somewhere and a die, but they're not very expensive, so $5 for 50.
Yeah.
It ain't worth your time to.
Well, I'm so cheap, I straighten them out. But that's just because I am a bit cheap.
This thing will not start. What is the deal? There we go.
Oh, here's Mr. Smith.
Hello.
He's not elf lord tonight.
No.
Well, he's Mr. Smith, sir, to most of us.
You going flying tomorrow?
I am.
I
Can
can't.
you?
No.
Gotta go to work.
Yep.
That's a 4-letter word, man.
Got a load
Yeah.
of bikes to do.
A load of bikes.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh, well, I guess that's a good thing.
What do you do,
Yeah.
Sparky? Take them out of the crates and set them up?
I fix them. These are customer bikes.
Oh, okay.
Like you got a super chat already.
I did.
Yeah, Todd Stimpson, $10. Been offline for a while. Good to catch you live.
Hey, great. Thank you, Todd. Sorry I can't see it because my screens are full. Let me see if I can do this.
I'll
Okay.
keep an eye on it for you.
Sparky,
Yeah,
what are you building there? What is that plane going to be?
Tempest.
Tempest. Okay. I had one of those once upon a time. It was a good airplane. You building the classic version or the Randy Smith version?
The Randy Smith.
Yeah, it's a good airplane.
We'll know in a bit.
Dale Berry won the Nats in advance with that airplane.
Dale?
Yeah, I think Dale won the Nats with that.
Oh, senior
Yeah.
or advanced?
No, Dale, his father.
Oh, Dale. Wow.
Yeah. Dale won
Before
time
my time.
twice with a humongous.
Ah,
Hang on a minute, be right back. Whoops. Return.
I know Derek was flying one. No, he was flying something else. Similar.
Okay. I think Dale won it with with that one, and Derek has been second place so many times for Randy Designs. I can't believe he hadn't won the thing yet. He's got to be a record. He's got to hold the record for the most second places.
You know, who's got the record for the most fifth places?
For the most-
Randy.
Wendy.
Hmm. I'd love to see Wendy come back though. He's even if he never placed at the Nats again, he's a wealth of knowledge, and it's not just his building and painting, it's his flying. He's not the best pilot, and he will not listen to you trying to help him with his flying, but he can, if you watch him and see what he does and ask him, why do you do it this way? He's always got a reason. And if you're having a problem with it, you can go to him and
Yeah.
work it out. He helped me a lot.
Yeah, I think I only got to see him fly twice before he quit.
Oh Lord, I thought you'd been judging longer than that.
2006.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was my first assignment.
Well, I tell you what, Wendy was he was always a card. Even if he wasn't doing well, he was always upbeat and just fun to be around. Now you talk about a quick comeback and a one-liner. Boy, he had them. Boy, he had them. I mean, he was quick. I'm not that quick, never have been. And I'm always scared. If I come up with a one-liner, I'm always scared I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, and I just won't do it. But Wendy, boy, he gets you. I mean, he gets you right quick. The craziest thing I ever seen though of a modeler, and I can't remember the guy's name. I want to say Lucky Pyatt, but it wasn't Lucky Pyatt. I think it was Mike Pratt. We were at the pool. We were around the pool in Tucson, and somebody walked over and said, Mike Pratt, and walked over and wanted to shake his hand. This guy is fully dressed. Mike is in the pool. Guess what happened next?
Oh, really?
Splash! Well, I'm telling you what, and I had just been over there and started to shake the boy. He says, come here, I want to shake your hand. I watched you fly today. I want to shake your hand. I said, Mike, I think the world of you, but I know you. Thank you, but I'll talk to you later.
Oh
You can put on
my.
my swim trunks and I'll talk to you then. But right now, no, I got cell phone in my pocket. No. He was quite a character. But he was like that with everybody. If you knew him at all, you knew it. But he was just a lot of fun. There's so many people that I miss. I mean, were so much fun to be around.
Yeah. You using any kind of jig there, Sparky, or eyeballing it?
I'm just seeing exactly where it goes. I haven't started laying it up yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
How you been, Roy?
Pretty good.
Been doing any
Oh.
flying?
I've flown quite a bit. Finally getting where I can almost do it.
All right.
I made one lap inverted today. That was big time for me.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Plugging away.
good deal.
Let's see. Lisa Rice says, what would it cost to change a big Harley front fender?
Change it to what? But just this one fender to the next, it's an hour's labor.
One thing you can remember when you're talking about a Harley Davidson, and I remember this from in the 70s when I was riding one. Ain't nothing cheap.
HD, $100.
Yeah. It's like boat. That was another thing I learned. I quit riding Harley Davidsons. My cousin came home from Vietnam and got it back, thank goodness. So quit riding a Harley Davidson and bought one I could afford, a Kawasaki. And just, I don't know, motorcycles were just expensive. I don't care what you did. But I did learn that if you wanted to spend some real money, you learned how to fish. Because boat, that just says it all. Bring on another 1,000.
Yeah, Lisa Rice says new fender.
One new fender to another new fender. If you're just swapping fenders, is an hour's labor.
So that's a different amount at different places.
Yeah. Our labor rate's 135.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sand out some more here.
I missed a couple of your videos, Bob. Are those from the kit or did you cut new ones?
Half of it's from the kit and the other half's new.
Okay.
The back half is from the kit.
And what's the thickness of the balsa?
The doublers are 1/8 and the outside is 3/32.
Okay. The doublers are 1/8 plywood?
Balsa.
Also,
Oh, you're not using plywood doublers?
I never do.
Ah,
hey,
interesting.
saves so much weight.
I never do. Yeah, change views, I think would be better to show. This is for guys that have been watching this build. Let's see here, we want to go with this to that.
Lisa Rice said, thank you for the information.
No problem. And that's Wayne. That's not Lisa. That's his wife's computer.
Oh, it's his wife's computer. Okay. Sorry about that, Wayne.
This right here is probably the most important part.
The crutch.
This right here. You see
Oh, the
that?
back.
Do you see how it's curved like that?
Yeah.
That glues to the top of the wing.
Oh, okay.
When you're building a nose, especially for a ground pounder like this, you know, these Tigers put out a lot of vibration. You want to kind of distribute it through the whole airplane in order to get a good motor run. So you got a good solid crutch glued to the fuselage, but also glued to the wing, to the top of the wing at the front.
Hmm.
And then, because of the way that I build these, I set the tank back into the wing. You've seen it here since you've been here.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the wing grasps this right here? You know, that is the leading edge right there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a block right here that it grasps on. So when I put my airplanes together, the whole nose is locked together like a Lincoln log.
Yeah, okay.
And that distributes all the vibration throughout the whole airframe instead of just up on the nose vibrating like that. And those things that I put on the leading edge, those big swoopy fillets,
Yeah.
they really dampen the vibration too. They look cool and they work.
Look cool and they're practical.
What I want to know is where he keeps coming up with these daggum tube mufflers.
Those I got about, I don't know, these here,
Yeah,
these are old style art admission mufflers.
I know.
I
I
got
know. I've been
probably,
trying to find one in there for a tiger, and they're hard to find.
I probably got 3 or 4 of those, and then I got these kind here. These are the Randy Smith, and I got a couple dingers. There's a dinger on that one.
Yeah, those are all good mufflers. I can't find any tube mufflers. All I can find is chip, and the chip mufflers on a upright engine is pointed towards you or out your way anyway. Anyway, it my Tiger 60 sings so bad I can't stand it. I have to wear earplugs if I wear a chip muffler, use a chip muffler. But if I use a tube muffler, it doesn't bother me. So I just try to keep up with the tube mufflers. I sold a plane and the guy wanted the muffler, and I told him, no, I'll sell it to you with a chip muffler, but I won't sell my tube muffler.
Yeah, I don't sell my tube mufflers either. You got it when you find them, you got to buy them.
Yeah.
Just like rev ups, when you find them, you got to buy them.
Yeah. I'm planning on I'm thinking about going to Georgia next March, but I'm really thinking about serious about going to Ohio in April. Just skipping Georgia this year. Every time I go to Georgia, I buy a whole bunch of stuff I don't need. I want to go to one I haven't been to yet and see if I can find something.
Well, we got Lenore coming in, but I don't know who that is. I think it's oh man, I can't remember his name. And rev up props are another thing. When you see them, you got to buy them. When you see good deals on glow plugs, you got to buy them.
Oh yeah.
All that shit. You got to, stock up when you can get them.
Yeah, I bought $100 of the glow plugs a year or two ago, and the wire stopped about one good run before it should have. They'd run great as long as you had the battery on it, but as soon as you take the battery off, it'd die.
Well, them are no good then.
No, not worth a darn.
I got some glow bees, some glow devils, and I got some thunderbolts, and I got some SIGs. The SIGs are crap, but when they
Thunderbolts are good.
when they say that they're going to start charging $25 a piece for them or whatever, I sucked them up real quick. I got involved in that silk span war when I bought that Dr. paper, and that's crap. But I ended up with some decent silk span, so
And Dr. paper is crap. That stuff's just too heavy. Takes too much dope to fill it.
well, that's you're thinking of polyspan. Dr. paper don't take no extra dope. It doesn't have the same properties. It doesn't work as good. Some people like it.
Yeah, Tom Morris used to like it. He gave me a roll of it, and he says, "Learn how to use this, and you won't have any problems." But I just don't care for it. I'd rather use polyspan than that stuff.
Yeah, polyspan is really good stuff. Really good, but it's heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Yeah, I still got a couple rolls of that I bought from Tom.
I tell you one thing: you don't want to use polyspan on a I-beam wing.
Why
If
not?
somebody drops something on it, you'll bust several ribs. It's stuff's
Stronger than the ribs.
it don't yeah, it's tougher than the ribs, and it don't spread it don't absorb any of the hit. It just breaks that whole section out.
What sold me on polyspan? Gary Hayjack was building a Formula S, and
Yeah, I remember.
he was in his basement, and he said, "I want to show you something." So I said, "Well, what is it?" And he took a screwdriver. Of course, he didn't drop it in point end. He dropped it in butt end. But from about 4 foot, he dropped that screwdriver butt end on the wing on the open bay, and it just bounced.
Bounced off. Yep.
I said, "That's some good shit."
Yeah, it is good stuff. I used it for a long time before I figured out how heavy it was getting, but now I'll use it on about anything but fragile wings, stuff like I don't build a lot of I-beam, but I've got a couple downstairs right now, Colossus and a Aries, 64 Aries, but I build a lot of what everybody calls rib slicer wings, Tom Morris style wings. And
I don't like them.
well, I like those all right. They've worked pretty good for me. You just got to remember to put that support brace halfway between the spar and the trailing edge. If you forget that, oh, you're screwed. They'll break.
So who
But I
is that just joined us?
What?
I said, who is that? No, that just joined us. It says Lenore.
It's the Iskins, David. It's David.
Oh, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I've seen you before.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Been around a little while now.
All right, what have you been up to?
Trimming airplanes. Maybe getting ready for a contest up north in the Golden State Championships in October with the team trials. So there's a lot going on. Then to Vegas, meet at the end of October. So there's a lot going on.
So you do
You're trimming an airplane, huh?
Bench trimming or flight trimming?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. Been doing a lot of trimming by myself, flying, at Whittier by myself early in the morning. And making a lot of progress, though. A lot of progress.
You guys burn any trash out there while in the
No,
morning?
because it's not cold yet, man. It's not cold.
When it gets cold, you guys light the burn barrels up?
No, it never gets that cold in California. It gets a little
The hell
chilly
it
once in a
don't.
while.
When I was a kid,
In Whittier, though, it can get at that particular site. It's kind of brushed up against the mountain, so it can get a little chilly there in the morning.
when I was a kid, we used Tom Warden and Bill Noyes
Yeah.
and all the guys. We would light them burn barrels off and stand around them burn barrels in the morning.
Yeah, the combat guys are always out there doing their little strange stuff, so they might be burning barrels for all I know. They're doing a little bit of everything out there. You know how combat people are. But no, we just we get quite a group out there still to this day. And we had so many sites here in Southern California. We had Miles Square Park, which is gone. We had flyers, 10, 15 flyers every Saturday and Sunday out there.
Santa Anita.
Yeah, we have a Sepulveda Basin. It's a good site that people still go to. They don't hold contests there anymore. We used to fly at Anaheim Stadium at one time. Keith Russell remembers that. We used to fly in the parking lot at Angel Stadium. That's gone, of course.
Santa Anita Racetrack.
Santa Anita Racetrack. I guess there's another site there. But, we can fly all year around here. People say that's an advantage to the West Coast people. I don't. Practice is practice. This whole thing about people practice 1,000 flights a month or whatever, that's not necessarily true. There's a lot of guys that fly maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks before the NAS. That's about it.
I got 15 flights for the year.
Yeah, that's Sparky you're talking
That's
about
not
there.
quite enough, Sparky.
And I got 2 contests I got to go to this month. I bet I do all right.
You can go to Booter Park in the morning and put in 5, 6 flights easy.
No, too far.
I got to drive 35, 40 minutes every morning.
Yeah.
LA traffic.
Ooh.
Now that I started working, I got to be there at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Al Raby used to go put in 6 flights before work, and he had to be at work at 6:30.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how in the world he did that.
He has a mental disorder.
Yeah. Wendy did it too. Wendy wasn't employed. He put in a gallon or 2 every morning out there. That's a lot of fuel and a lot of flying.
Wendy could fly, buddy. I'm telling you, just one after another and just keep on flying. But you could see him making a mistake and tell him, "Hey, Wendy, you need to change this." He didn't pay a bit of attention. He keep making the same mistake.
His wing over was his Achilles heel. He always made that little hitch in the wing over.
Well, that wasn't all. There were several things. We were at Brodak one year, and we had, oh God, let's see, George Aldrich, the guy that did the Thunderbird, can't think of his name.
Bob Palmer.
Bob Palmer, and there was another one. 3 big name flyers there, and they wanted to film Wendy and then go in John's house and show him on TV what he was doing wrong and help him win the Nationals. And Wendy wouldn't go.
Hmm.
So I asked him why, and he said, I want to win it on my own. Okay, Wendy.
Well, he's just not going to take criticism from anybody and everybody. Wendy would fly and film this stuff and then go back to his shop and watch it over and over and over and over and over and over. I sat and watched him do it over again. And that way he didn't face criticism by other people. He could just criticize and critique his own flying. He did it every morning with his camera and his model and his stooge, and he would go out there. He put tape across the screen at the 45, all that stuff.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that floors me about Wendy. Wendy would go out and fly 5 or 6 flights by himself off a stooge. And it wasn't a second-rate model or a third-rate model. It was his all up going to be the concours winner model. And he's out there risking it every morning, 5 or 6 flights.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, I had to applaud him for that. He was, the man had a lot of guts. And he built as pretty a plane as I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some pretty airplanes, but his Strega I thought was really pretty. It was clean. It was everything fit, and the paint job was just perfect. But my favorite of all his things was the Sea Fire. That plane was just, it was detailed, it was weathered, it was shiny as heck, which it really shouldn't have been to be a warbird. But you know, in those days, if it wasn't shiny, it didn't end up on the front row. So he was right. But Wendy put a lot of work in that thing. I bought the video series for it, and it was a absolutely beautiful airplane and flew very, very well.
That's still today. If it ain't shiny, you ain't gonna be on the front row.
Oh, I know it, but you know, there's only one time when I can honestly say I really wanted to ask the appearance judges, what the heck were you thinking? Ron Burns, Wildcat.
Yeah.
That was the most beautiful model I've ever seen by anybody. And I've seen Al Rabe and I've seen all the greats. And Ron had the prettiest model I've ever seen. And that thing just, I mean, that was the most detailed and correct airplane, and he flew it well. But he wasn't a top 3 pilot, but he was sure a top 3 builder.
That's what you get when you get people who don't know what they're doing judging.
That's true. We should have
Steve-
stunt pilots or somebody that knew something about stunt planes. I don't know where they got those guys. I think they said they were from the pylon circles or something. But they build pretty airplanes, so we'll let them judge our airplane, our guys' planes this year. No, that was dumb. Should have got
Barry joined the chat. He said, "Hey everybody, my favorite of Wendy's is the Tribute, the second to last one he built, black and yellow."
That was a beautiful airplane. I'll give you that.
I do have a
But
question.
I never got to see that one in person.
What's the
It's called a
question?
tribute.
Hold it. What's the question?
All right, the question I have is, it's about Wendy and it's about the Zetron system.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
What year did he fly that?
It was on the Typhoon. It was probably, I don't know, 2000 something.
And what place did he come in with it?
No, it got to be 5th place.
Yeah,
He was flying a 4-strokes at that time too with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
with the Zetron.
Yeah, I think it was 2000, maybe 2003.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
I was
look
thinking
that up in the
2003 or
stunt
4,
history
but I
book.
don't know.
Yeah.
If Bobby was on here, he could spit it out right quick.
I'll tell you in a minute here. Hold on.
Oh, Bob's looking it up in the stunt history book. There we go.
Yeah, they banned that Zetron, didn't they? You guys,
Yeah, they banned it the following year.
yeah. Oh.
Jealousy. Hell.
Now we got Now we got electric planes with
Yes,
timers and climb and dive and gyros and all kinds of crap.
Man, I tell you what, I watched I ain't gonna say who, but I watched a couple people fly some of the new timers, and
And
it is
it
absolutely,
is absolutely
they are amazing.
amazing.
Hey, Carl, I think you got something going on there.
Yep. You're gonna have to mute yourself, Carl. You're
But
okay.
what's so amazing about them? It's a virtual 2-4 break, is what it is. You know.
No,
Well-
it's more than that. If
Yeah.
You come up overhead, do your overheads, and with a lot of planes, even a really good trimmed airplane, you come up overhead and it sort of stays the same until you get over here and come pulling back into the wind. Then it breaks a little bit, but it don't really. Anyway, this new electric system,
Yeah.
it comes on and the wind, I mean, puffed. I mean, really had just a sharp puff. And my plane, when I went through it, looked like it stopped and came back. That was a 51 airplane, Tiger 51, and it was running good. This
I
thing
mean,
came up, and as we felt the wind on the back of as soon as I felt the wind on the back of my neck, that thing sped up and did not slow down coming into that wind, and went around. And when it got to where it started speeding up with the wind, it slowed itself down.
they're doing more than a 2-4 break.
Yeah.
You heard some
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
Well,
planes at
actually,
the
slow down. I mean,
I'm using
Yeah.
I'm using one, and I kind of backed off it a little bit because I'm getting a lot of surging and darting and
oh man,
blasting
you could
that
gain
hear
horn.
them.
Yeah,
turn the
You
gain
could
down.
hear them at the Worlds. Some of those
Yeah.
international flyers. Those things were going constantly.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
2001, and he was 5th place.
2001.
2001. All right.
All right,
A couple of years.
5th place.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You got to really know how to use them, you know.
That little Chinese girl at the Worlds, that little doctor had her stuff together, buddy. Hers was running right.
Yeah.
And that Italian that won, his stuff was right. I mean, his motor just ran beautiful all week. The ones that floored me were those the little Italian jobs that had 2 propellers, and it was actually 2 motors with counter rotating propellers.
Yeah.
And they sitting there, it sounded like they were fighting each other the whole flight. That was just weird. They ran great. I mean, those guys scored good, but I don't know. It just sounded to me like their gain was too high. But I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to go up to a world competitor and tell them, "Hey, turn your gain down a click or two. You'll be off."
Well, they have like the target throttle, the maximum throttle, the minimum throttle, the sensitivity, and getting all that stuff lined up. Getting the sensitivity to work right. The minimum throttle is like the braking maneuver. It'll brake if you set it right. When you're coming on the downside, it'll brake like a governor. Then you have the max throttle. When you put the nose up, that's how it gets its thrust and drive. I just can't get it set up exactly right yet. Anyway, yet.
Well, I tell you what, I take my hat off to a lot of these guys, like Bob Hunt. Bob went to that show we had in West Virginia with an airplane that I thought was running as good as I've ever seen one run. It running along at 1 RPM. He brings the nose up and it speeds up. He takes the noses over in a triangle and it slows down below what it was running flat, and slows you could see it slow down.
Yeah.
And then he pops it back level and it goes back to level speed. The RPM and all was just incredible. And he went and changed that, and he's going to change that from the Renzetti system he's got in it to an Igor system. If I had one that ran like Bob's plane was running, I would never change a thing. That thing was, oh man, I wanted the airplane, but I wanted that control system out of it. Man, that thing was perfect. But Bob is up there around some guys that really know what they're doing and they can make stuff work. he's got a brain trust up there of people that are quality painters and quality, well, think tank people. And he's got some friends that are really stout. And it's hard when you're down here and everybody that's trying to fly electric is just barely getting by, basically. And then you see these guys that come out with these systems and got them running so well, you just sell me the setup. Just tell me how to set mine up like that. Good grief. Man, that thing worked well.
Here's how you set that up. You cut the nose off, you glue new wood on it, put a Super Tiger 60 on it, hit the prop, and it'll fly perfect.
I'm doing it the other way around. I'm cutting the Tiger 60 off and putting the electric on. Oh, I'm tired of sticking my fingers in the prop.
I use a heater hose.
Yeah, I use a piece of the coupling that we used to use on tune pipes. Oh, there's Bob's there. I mean, yeah, I remember that airplane at the World, the Mustang. I forgot a piece of coupling. That's what I used to start them with. But no, what got me to change to electric was when all of a sudden I realized the propellers are $50. Spinners are $35. All you gotta do is I dinged a couple of propellers in tall grass and messed up the spinners and broke a $50 prop or $80 prop. So there you're out that. And then the daggum glow plugs are going to $25 a piece. And they're hard to find. You just can't hardly find them. And then when our fuel dealer went out of business, and the guy that, oh, well, I can get you all the fuel you want. It's $25 a gallon. Forget that crap.
Electric's got their own problems.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah, like when a wire comes loose.
Yeah, buddy.
Or when a circuit board cracks. I lost an airplane last year to a circuit board crack.
Oh, man.
Flying in the cold weather, and it just got so cold, got halfway through the pattern, and enough cold air had come in the front of the plane that the board got cold and came apart. Shut it off straight overhead. Lost a really good airplane. I lost 2 planes within about 3 weeks, tore the nose off of both of them. And I said, then, okay, we're done with this kind of timer.
Yeah, they're very fragile. I get nervous every time I'm making changes in the settings and pulling wires and disconnecting things. It's kind of
Yeah, I see
nerve
these guys,
wracking because you got to be really, really careful, man. Very
I see
careful.
these guys take their timers and stick them on the side of their airplane with a piece of double stick tape. And it's out there exposed to everything. And I'm sitting there,
No.
no, I can't do that. I've got a cover on the front of my plane that pops off and it covers the battery, the ESC, and the timer. I don't want any of that stuff exposed.
Yeah, I got a timer that sits right at the CG.
Well, that's where mine sits.
Tucked away,
Yeah, that's where mine sits. Hey, Steve, you're a judge. Tell me something. If I were to take the rules state that on a profile, you can have it an inch thick at the front. And the only place it's really regulated, it can't be more than 3/4 of an inch thick at the trailing edge. Now, whether that's the trailing edge of the flap or the wing is another argument, but still. What's to say you couldn't have a profile and have these new little round batteries, sit them in there, make it an inch wide and sit the batteries in there and then put the front on a profile. So you got everything covered up.
There ain't enough room.
Is that a general? Is that the rule in general or in?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'd have to look it up.
All I know is I've been told that it can't be more than 3/4 of an inch wide at the trailing edge. Well, that's fine, but that means at the leading edge, because I was wondering how the guys are getting away with all these cowed in engines on a profile. And I thought, well, maybe there's something to it. And then I think it was John told me that the rule states at the trailing edge. So Hey, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I do not have a current book. I loaned it and I have not got it back yet. So I would have looked it up by now if I had it, but I just don't know what to believe anymore. I've had a couple of people tell me things that I believed that turned out to not be the case. And in at least one occurrence, I had spent some money because I thought what they told me was right and it wasn't. So I'm a little more careful these days. So I figure if I talk to Mr. Head Judge, Sir, tell me what the rule is here.
I'm looking it up.
That is correct.
In FAI, when the motor shuts off on the landing, you gotta have glide one full lap, correct?
No,
No?
Yes.
What is it, Steve? What
It's-
is it then?
FAI, I thought you had to, I don't judge FAI.
Yeah,
well, it's not the rule. I thought that's what it said too. And if Howard comes in, Howard can tell you for sure.
yeah.
But after watching a bunch of them,
I didn't see that
when
either.
that motor shuts off, they want you to touch down one lap later, yes, but that's your whole wind down and bring it down. And I guess that would be the way to state it though. Let it glide for a lap. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
I
seen.
had heard, and I understood it to be when the motor quits, they want you to glide one lap at 4 feet. You can't do that.
No,
At one lap, you're going to be touching the wheels, keeping it in the air to land it at one lap. And that's the way they do it. Howard does a cutoff loop. He goes up when he finishes, he does a cutoff loop and then dives it to 4 feet and brings it down. And he'll glide one full lap and then touch down. But he touches down right just about dead even where that thing cut off. And he gets good landing scores. I looked. Howard does a pretty landing. So does several of the guys. I forgot that guy's name. Oh, shucks. He does a FAI like landing in AMA. His airplane's always got yellow on it. It's always mostly yellow.
Stevens.
Yeah. He builds a pretty airplane and he lands like that every time.
how many of you guys get at Booter Park on a weekend? Do you get many flyers there still? I've been there a few times. I went with Chris a couple times. I liked it there.
4 or 5.
About
4 or
time.
5, yeah.
You about ready to go out? Is that what you're after?
There's a lot of trees around, right? And they get that turbulence from the trees.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
for
the
sure.
There's a lot of airplanes, huh? See there? That turbulence, man. Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bob, I found it in control line general. I can share it if you let me.
I don't know why that thing doesn't stay checked. It always turns off.
Huh. All right. This is a mouthful.
Oh yeah, they like to get wordy.
Wow.
Mention opening the side profile view appears to be.
It doesn't say anything about it. It's not defining a width in inches or fractions of an inch.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Like, oh my God.
New frame may be added to the engine which violates the completely exposed requirements of the previous sentence. And the cylinder shall be contoured. Well, see, what I'm thinking about is electric, so none of this is gonna. Well, anyway,
Yeah,
wing
it's
leading edge of the root may be faired in. 25% of the wing root cord, back of the wing leading edge at the root may be faired in.
and it says here, within the width limits defined in the accompanying table, there is no accompanying table.
Yeah.
You scroll past this and the one only table is about the traditional motor size classifications. And this is how to make a single blade propeller. And that's it. That's the end of control line general.
Good grief.
So this is a confusing mess of a paragraph. I could read it multiple times and still not understand how I would.
And the longitude and axle of the fuselage unless the term within the range structured in the
Speaking of
cells.
electrics, I gotta go check on my batteries.
Good grief.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That gives you more questions than answers.
Yeah. I'm gonna check and see if there's anything in precision aerobatics, so, but I gotta check on my batteries. I'll be right
And you
back.
found assigned in the, oh well, good grief.
Anybody answer me why gnats always want to fly up your nose?
There's food up
Moist.
there.
I got one gnat here. He won't leave me alone.
There's chow up there.
No.
It's a
He's gonna
cave.
piss me off and I'm gonna kill him.
Well, that's what you have to do. Get rid of the darn thing. I got one that was in the kitchen today, and I went to smack him. I finally got enough. I went to smack him, and about the time I was really ready to smack him, my dog stuck his head up right there. Had I smacked him, I'd have got jacked in both ears. I don't think I want to do that. Spent enough money on this dog's ears lately.
Hey, Sparky, is Dan McEntee still flying?
Yep.
What's the other one? Wasn't there two McEntees?
Sean. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm being told I'm going to have to take somebody for a walk. This little guy is very determined when he decides it's time to go. He walked off. As long as he walks off, I'm going to sit talk, but I may have to take him out here in a minute. Where'd Mr. Steve go?
Check on his batteries.
I tell you what, Sparky, if I could get my Tiger 60s to run like your Tiger 60s, I'd be fighting to keep running them too.
And I'll tell you how to do it. It's real simple. I mean, it's super simple.
Yeah.
Randy Smith Venturi, Randy Smith needle valve and spray bar. They're stock as the bone, 13.6 rev up. And
5%.
no, I run 10.
Uh,
6 champion fuel.
They run really good out here too. There's a couple guys that got some Greenaway ones that are really, really sweet. Really.
Greenaways are detuned. They're weak.
Yeah, they're detuned a little bit. They got different heads on. Some of them do.
Hemi heads. But they'll all, and as long as it's a bone stock, I mean, I'm not running bone stock Tigers anymore. I'm running the Gardeners, but as long as they got a good ring and they're bone stock, they purr right along.
I can't find good rings anymore.
I was flying one with the
Good rings seem to be extinct.
Really nice. Really nice.
Oh no, I tell you what, I used to think Randy detuned them too much. Then I got a hold of couple of 3 Tom Lays, and those run really good. They're detuned as well, but they run really good. I've got a couple stock ones that run really well, but then I got to looking at it. The Randy Smiths and the Tom Lays, I run a bigger Venturi than I do on the stock one. So when I put the big Venturi on the stock one, and Lord have mercy, It needed detuning.
They take about 5 3/4 ounces of fuel, and they run about 9,800, and they just.
Yeah, I launched them in 98. 98 was what I was launching them at.
Yeah, that's what I run mine at.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
I've been running that
Tiger
motor,
51,
that
Tiger
style
50,
engine for 35 years.
Tiger 51 on a Pathfinder at 9,400 or not to 9,600, and they run a 12.6 prop, and they run just great.
They run great on zingers too. On I think with their 13.5 zingers or 12.5 zingers, something along there.
Zingers are good.
The Rev Up 13.6 is the prop though, that's for sure.
Zingers are good, but they're extinct now too. Zingali
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah.
I only run rev ups on them.
As long as I can get rev ups or hang on to a few, that's what I'll run when I run them.
Gary gave me some volley. I think they're 13.6 volley props. They're too damn heavy. They pull all right, but they're too heavy. Make your airplane nose heavy.
Mm-hmm.
The magic's in that wood, that beech wood.
Yeah, it's light. I can't find any 13s though, man. They are extinct.
Now
I've gone
you,
down-
Steve,
gone-
you finally experienced what I talked about with them lines. Doesn't it feel like they're opening up?
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it, but yeah, it feels like something's happening when you come around into the wind.
Dennis said that I was crazy, so I'm glad somebody felt it.
Well, I can't see it, but I did feel something.
Sparky, you're a grown man that still plays the toy airplanes. Trust me, you're a little crazy. We all are.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we all are.
You know what might help those lines? Take a bar of soap and rub soap on them.
Hmm.
Now, I had never thought of that, never heard of that before either. But if you were to take it and fasten the two ends where you could take a towel or something and really rub that in, that might help. Of course, if you fly in the range, you're going to be making suds bubbles, but whatever.
Yeah.
Could get some beeswax, not beeswax, that white bar wax, and wax them up real good.
That might work. Yeah, that white, what do they call that stuff?
It's for making candles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to get it and put it on the runners of our sleds, but
Surfboard wax.
no, not surfboard wax. That's different stuff.
Sex wax.
Sex
Yeah.
wax that's surfboard wax. Sex wax is what Ronnie called the wax that we put on, spray wax that he gave me to put on my airplane. He called it he marked it on the bottle, sex wax, and that's what I thought it was. However, it's actually, I don't know the word, but it's a German made wax that goes on a car that you spray on and let it haze and wipe it off. And that's the slickest dadgum stuff I put on a plane yet, or a car. We did my little car with it the other night, and that dang thing, dust just falls off it. It's
Is it this stuff here?
That's that ceramic stuff that you
Ceramic.
sell on.
ceramic. There you go.
Yeah. What
Hung.
is that? Make yourself big.
Ray Hung, yeah, it's a ceramic stuff. I got some of that.
Let's see.
Well, you put that on your model the night before appearance judging, and then go in and spray it on there just before appearance judging and knock that off with a
Still can't see it.
one of them fancy little rags. I've forgotten what you call them.
There we
Henry
go.
Reese,
That looks
yeah,
like it.
That's it.
Ray anti-fouling.
Ray
Ray
Hong.
Man,
where'd
that
you
thing
get
will
that?
shine. That thing will shine.
Amazon.
like a penny.
I got mine off the internet, off of YouTube.
What did it cost you? You remember?
$12, $14.
I think with shipping it was $17.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
wasn't-
I
on
guarantee
Amazon?
you won't get an airplane any shinier than you get with that stuff. That stuff is slick.
Oh, Ray Hung got it going on, man.
Now,
What? You thought Ray Hong?
Now, the stuff I got is made in Germany.
People
but
in the Henry
same
Reese
stuff,
Stunt Team.
ceramic wax.
Yeah, this is made in Germany, but it's
Okay.
Ray Hong. let's see here. Product name, Rayhong coating, agent spray ingredients, aqua terraforma thylene functions, whatever. Using advanced nanotechnology is a waterproof anti-fouling, easily take care of and restore deep luster for a long time. Oh, I love you long time.
Ray,
Love
what
you
was
long
that?
time,
Ray
$5.
Hung?
$5 love you long time.
Safe and environmentally friendly. So that usually means it doesn't work, but this stuff does work. Wet and dry, dual use, free of cumbersome products such as waxing and polishing. It only takes 15 minutes to spray the entire car, making it look like brand new. Directions
That's no
for use:
joke.
surface, car glass, wipe on or sponge on and dry or wipe off. Spray the coating evenly over the car and glass. Wipe evenly with a towel and let dry. Warning, please keep out of the reach of children and avoid contact with eyes. No kidding. Or in a field right
So
away.
how do you spell that?
HONG.
RAYHONG.
R-Y?
RAYHONG.
Shine you long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like it's made in China.
The
But
only
it's
thing
not.
about it, hot fuel will disturb it a little bit. But I mean, make one spray and wipe it down with a microfiber towel before you let somebody look at it again. And I mean, that they just don't get any shinier than that stuff gets it. It looks wet.
Wow.
And since I'm flying electric, I can't wait to get one that I like. I think the finish is nice enough to put that on. My fuel plane, it worked. I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna have to go take this little guy for a walk because he's getting
Is he getting agitated?
yeah, he's getting
Wanna
out.
go outside? Go outside?
Yeah, mine's like that too. He won't let me alone if he's got to go out.
Come on,
He's
get in.
stupid.
All right, guys, I'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I've done a search on control line precision aerobatics rules. The word profile doesn't even appear.
Oh, come on, get in there. These books are so heavy.
It's not an AMA sanctioned event though, is it, Steve? I don't think it is.
Profile, yeah. I guess that profile definition in control line general is more applicable to maybe carrier
Yeah. And racing. And
or
racing.
racing. Yeah, I think that's probably why they got that in there. So if a contest has a profile category, you almost have to contact the contest director and get a clarification.
Howard wanted me to I don't know why he just don't do it. He wanted me to download that video on bell cranks and send it to him, which I can't do. So I downloaded it and I edited it up and made him look real smart. So I'm just waiting I'm going to tell him I'm going to upload it again.
Oh, you're going to post it on your channel?
Yeah, it cut it down from 2 hours down to an hour and a half. And it's got all kind of stuff in it that I don't understand, but I mean, if people want to watch that, I'll post it. I didn't get out my Stunt Flyer Video Magazine video because I've been dicking with that video. Took 2 days to edit.
Oh, you're editing them down to something?
I edited Howard's bell crank video down to something that was
Yeah, no, I meant
made him look like a genius.
Yeah, no, I meant the Stunt Flyer video magazines.
Yes, I gotta download them, re-encode them, and edit them up, and then upload them.
So are you removing things?
Things like the man in his museum are re-edited from Bob's original format
Oh,
because he was at 14.3 and I broadcast at 16.9, 30 frames a second.
Oh, okay. So you're
So
not
it-
editing content, you're editing format.
Right, it has to render it, and
Wow,
pain, yeah.
that sounds like a lot of work.
it is. It changes it from a WMV to MP4.
Okay.
So it's a pain. I kind of fell behind, but it's a holiday. Give me a
Mm.
break. Danny says I'm flooding the internet with too much information. That's why no, you can't watch it all.
Oh man, sometimes it is hard to keep up.
I almost got 4,000 videos on my channel.
I haven't heard from Carl. What's going on, Carl? What have you been up
Oh,
to?
oh, not much. We just, my wife and I just came back from a road trip from Idaho, seeing my son and his family and their kids, and
What
learned that
part
we
of
got.
Idaho?
You know where Preston, Idaho is?
No.
Well, you just go, you go through Utah, through Salt Lake City, and you drive to Logan, Utah, and you just keep going through Logan, then you go across the state line into Idaho, and it's along
not-
the 15 there.
Not the skinny part that goes up alongside Washington and Oregon, huh?
No, we're not that far north.
We have a friend.
We're just about 2 hours across the state line between Idaho and Utah.
Oh, okay.
And
We have a-
I did do something interesting though.
Yeah.
Is have any of you climbed into the back seat of a Cessna 172?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
Well, I didn't realize how small those planes were until I went flying in a Cessna 172 on Friday afternoon, and man, I had a hard time getting in the back seat. There's not much room between the back seat and the frame of the airframe of the plane.
He didn't fly with you in the back seat, did he?
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't tail heavy?
No, because we had the pilot, and then my granddaughter was in the other seat next to the pilot, and then I was in the back, and then one of my grandsons was in the back.
Well, you can get 4 people in there?
Yeah, it's a 4-seater.
Oh, wow.
But he calculated the weight and everything, and he made sure it was safe and whatnot. But
Was it a tight fit in Bob? Was it a tight fit in Joe's plane?
Yes. Yes, very tight. Yesterday yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday I went to our little swap meet that we have down the street, flea market, and I bought a couple of things that were kind of neat.
Model airplane stuff?
No, well, yes and no.
Yes and no, huh?
This is a $200 antique snap-on torque wrench I paid $5 for.
oh, geez.
Wow.
Yeah, when Snap-on was selling those, that's like a $300 or $500 tool, isn't it? If not
And you
more.
got sockets that'll fit that, don't you?
Oh yeah. Then I bought a pilot's manual for a P-47 Thunderbolt for $2.
Oh,
wow.
cool.
And this is, you can tell by, this was written for, I haven't looked him up yet, for Donald A. Deckery. But you see how the writing looks inside it? You could tell it's from the 40s.
Yeah.
Huh, look at that.
Mimeograph. What the heck is this? There we go. Pilot's manual for P-47 Thunderbolt. And if you look at, you can just tell it's been mimeographed off. It wasn't done on a copy machine. It's got all kind of pictures in it.
We got pictures of the in the cockpit, the instruments and all that.
Yeah, throttle quadrant. Keep your eyes on a whirling propeller. They got little cartoons here. They got the throttle quadrant and the trim tabs, bomb sight, tail wheel lock. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
If the engine quits, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Engine failure during flight. Nose down, ignition off to battery.
That's
If
funny.
airplane is equipped with a belly tank, pull the release lever immediately. Fuel selector off. Manually lower the flaps. Master battery switch off. And if a suitable emergency airfield is available, the landing gear may be lowered. If not, keep landing gear up and land airplane on its belly.
Wow.
Wow.
So that is a World War II. I'm sure of it. I mean, I can just tell by the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, that's really something fine there.
$2.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this guy.
Well, speaking of, I finally made contact with somebody who has control of the RC field here in town where I lived. His name is Phil, and I called him and talked to him and had a real good conversation. But he told me that he's putting a P-22 together from a kit. And I go, oh, that was interesting. So I can't wait to go out and see exactly what it is that he's putting together. Says like the PT-19, but it's a P-22.
DREIFKE. IFKE.
The only one that was there for stunt kid, it was a Hemstrott's P19, right? One of them.
Well, he said it was like the PT-19 trainer, but more advanced. It's the PT-22.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he
Here we
told me.
go. I found this guy on the Hall of Valor, Medal of Honor, Silver Star, Donald A. DeFreaky, United States Air Forces. It was captured by the German forces after his aircraft was shot down September 23rd, 1944.
Ooh.
So this is he's a Medal of Honor recipient. So that's cool. I can't read any farther without paying. I'm not paying. He was born in 1923. Anybody there still or no?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Well, I am.
Jonathan came in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi guys.
How's it going
Hey,
down
how are you,
under?
buddy?
Better late than never.
Hey, I heard that New Zealand is giving golden visas, golden passports, something like that for folks that want to move as long as they got $500,000.
No, 5 million.
Oh, 5 million.
Yeah.
Oh God, that leaves me out.
Well, I think
Well-
if they want to come here to buy a house, they something about $5 million. I think they're only allowed to buy.
Yeah, I got left out at 500,000, Stephen.
I don't know the details.
Yeah,
but
me
it's,
too.
I could muster $50.
Yeah, no.
I got a dog kennel out the back you can have.
Okay. So this might be valuable.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
to the right museum or whatever.
Donald A, and it's even got a seal on it. Dad, Donald A. DeFreaky.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
pilot.
Yeah, and Medal of Honor winner shot down World War II.
Huh.
So
Born
we're
in
good.
23, died in 08.
Hey, you may have found a gold mine there, Sparky.
I just saw a Thunderbolt and I thought, well, that's cool.
Yeah, maybe you can sell that and move to New Zealand.
Yeah.
I All right, I have a question that I have been waiting to ask, and I thought somebody else would ask and they never did. Sparky, what's the thing laying there on the table that's got all the holes in it?
1, 2, 3 block
What the heck is a 1, 2, 3 block?
machine. I got a few of them. They're machinist blocks.
Heavy.
It's 1 inches wide, or
Yeah.
1 inches thick by 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. And you use them for machine setup. They got threads in them, and you bolt them down to the table. Like that's parallel at 1 inch.
Oh, okay.
That's 3 inch. You know, you can set them any way you want. You multiples.
Oh, that's pretty slick. Okay. I just never seen anything like that before. Till I'm not a machinist.
He uses them for wingtip weights.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I thought he used Fox
No
35s.
weight, no weight, right?
yeah, I imagine those were not cheap.
No, they're cheap.
Oh, they are cheap?
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon. I mean, these are Chinese knockoffs.
Oh,
I think I paid like $10 for them.
yeah.
Hmm.
Bob, I do have another question.
Okay.
On that crutch at the back end, that curved piece, is that
Yeah.
balsa?
Well, it's built up. It's maple on the outside. Then this is balsa wood here. Then there's a sandwich core of balsa there and a sandwich course of balsa there. And then 64th plywood. And then of course 3/16 balsa on top.
But the part that actually glues on the leading edge of the wing,
Is maple and
maple,
balsa.
maple going
Yep.
across. But it looks
Yep.
like you got holes in it. Two holes.
Where?
Or maybe, oh, that's not holes. That's,
Just burn marks from the sander.
oh, what's the cross piece? Is it balsa as well?
This is balsa going this way or going this way. Then there's 1/8 inch balsa going this way from routed out channels. Then there's 1/8 inch balsa running this way between them, and then the 64th plywood
Wow.
out there. This crutch is an ounce lighter than normal building.
Huh. That's something.
And anytime you can gain an ounce or lose an ounce, you're better off.
What's the model you're building there, Sparky? I'm a bit out of touch.
This is a Randy Smith Tempest 2.
Okay.
I haven't
What
flown
happened
an
to Tempest
ESP
1?
airplane since probably 92, 93. So I'm gonna build one.
And what happened to Tempest 1?
Pardon me?
What happened to Tempest 1?
I don't know.
That's number 2.
Tempest
But-
1 is a classic model.
Okay. Well, speaking about models, I tried to get the rib pattern for those guys that were interested in the pizzazz. And I've spoken to a few people, but it seems to be a bit of a mystery. You know, it's all smoke and mirrors. I can't seem to get hold of the rib patterns. It looks like you have to generate your own. So most of them are going with solid core, but there are a couple of guys that have built up wings, but they haven't got back to me yet. And when Cha came on the other day, he showed a pattern. He showed a silhouette of a fuselage that was he said it was a pizzazz, or somebody said it was a pizzazz, and it looked like a Sukhoi stunter or racer. And I said, no, that's
all in
not
line.
it. And I said,
All
no,
in
that was
line, yeah.
that was a version of the pizzazz. There's 2 or 3 iterations of that fuselage, you know. So I know Owen's been messing around with different ones, and they're having a pizzazathon here at the moment, and people are mainly sticking to the normal pizzazz fuselage. But there were some pictures generated, profiles generated showing zeros and tempests and a few other aircraft that you could use for your fuselage. But I didn't
Yeah.
get into it. I didn't make one. I'm going to steer clear of that. I've got enough models around here to smash up and repair at the moment without making another one.
Mm. Man, do I know that feeling.
Yeah, it's a matter of getting
Well-
the time. I've just been outside cutting down a couple of palm trees that were getting away on us. Well, I didn't cut them down. I got somebody else to cut them down, and so it's just one thing after another, running around all over the place. You know what it's like,
Yeah.
Phil, when you're fishing as well. When you're trying to do a bit of fishing as well, you can't fit it all in.
No, it just don't all fit. That's all there is
Looks
to it.
like Jonathan, looks like you're just in time for a Bearcat report.
Yeah, cat
No.
report.
It was a holiday weekend. Come on.
No excuses.
Yeah, I don't have any Bearcat progress. I didn't work on it since Friday night, but I did go to the
Oh.
fly-in on Saturday.
Hmm.
I got a lot of pictures from that.
Oh, yeah,
Did
you were
Keith-
showing us that field. That's where you went?
Did Keith make it?
Yeah,
Good deal.
this is Lynn Boss's house down east of Denver, a town called Watkins. And he's got that flying circle as poured concrete. It's the best flying circle in the country, I think. Perfectly
bet.
flat. It's got a little bit of a taper to it to let the water drain off, but
How's the
Look at
wind?
those people.
wind was great. This was the best day we've had since that I've ever been down there, I think. So
That's the only picture you got?
no, I got more. I don't know why it's not advancing.
What's the
here.
elevation there, Mark, at that site?
About 5,000 feet.
That's not too bad. That's
What is that other circle? It looks like you started another circle and hadn't finished it yet. What's that?
Well,
That.
at one time they were going to put water in here,
Oh.
try to do amphibious or water, takeoffs and landings of float planes. But I don't think it ever got off. I don't think they ever did it. Oh, nuts. I can't get to the.
that's really nice.
I'm gonna have to stop sharing for a second, then I'll try again here.
So are you flying electric, Mark?
No?
No.
Yay!
So those people that live in those other houses, so you don't complain about the noise too much?
No, he's got great neighbors. One of them was actually over there flying with us.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That helps.
All right, let's try it this way. It's not quite as nice as full screen, but it works, I think. Should.
I'll tell you what, somebody's got a few duckies in the bank. That's some nice places.
Okay,
Oh,
here's
Dan.
here's the pits with the lineup earlier in the morning.
Wow.
Jerry Chambers, Stuka, Keith's Dewatine, Keith's Focke-Wulf. This is Dave Myers. This is a bear that he has. My Ryan back there in yellow. And then this is a Kairos that Chris Brainerd flies. And I
Did
think
it
that's,
rain?
what's that?
Did it rain? It looks wet.
No,
there.
no. You could see some rainstorms to the south and west later in the afternoon, but it never rained at Lynn's place. And
So
then
what's the black stuff there that you use it for ground cover?
this is the Geotex
Oh, okay.
type fabric.
It
Lynn
looks
just
wet.
Lynn just redid the pits here, so this is relatively new. Here's some more. This is Chris's Stellaries.
Mm.
Some more is my Ryan and
Hey, Mark, when that stuff is buttered up, to go the distance you need to go, is it nice and smooth, or is it a little bit of a gap or a wrinkle in it? Or did you notice?
the Geotex.
Yeah. You know how you
Well,
put
there are nice. The only problem is the seams.
That's what I mean. Is there a gap there, or is it?
No, he's got it overlapped, and you see these
Yeah,
little.
what he's thinking that you're taking off on that. No, it's a concrete circle.
No, this is the pit. This is not the flying area.
Ah,
Well, the reason I was asking is I gotta try and do some work at this RC field to make a flying circle because it's all desert out here, and so I'm just trying to get some information in this geotech. That's all.
Yeah, I think I showed a picture last week of our flying field here. It's pretty much what you're talking about. It's semi-arid land with lots of sand. And
Mhm.
What's that model there, Mark? What's that
this
model
is
there?
this is some kind of hybrid that Dave Meyer put together.
I
cosmic
like it.
something.
Yeah, it's
Oriental.
Cosmic debris.
wing and a stabilizer from one plane and a fuselage he made up himself.
Yeah.
Frankenplane.
Yeah, one of those.
What we call a mongrel down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is cute. This is a little Spitfire. And Rich Paradise from Colorado Springs is a fairly new flyer, but he's a retired pilot from Lockheed, corporate pilot, and he's getting back into it. Anyway, he said he had a plan left over from a Gillow Spitfire kit, so he used the plan and he scratch built this off of that plan. Then he put electric motor on. He said this is
Yeah.
for his grandsons to fly. So
Got
he
a
didn't
little
fly
more
it.
electric.
He didn't fly it over on Saturday, but it's a pretty cute little plane. Okay, so here we started flying earlier in the morning. This is a guy named Leroy Fuhrer. Leroy can't walk very well. He's got an electric wheelchair. That's what this is.
Hmm.
But he flies from a stool. It
Good.
swivels.
Yeah. That's the one.
And he's got an electric plane. He's got a throttle control on it. So he can speed up
Yeah.
or slow it down if he needs to. But flies it well. He doesn't do stunts or anything, but he gets to fly, goes around circles.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
He has fun.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
And here's a guy
iPad's talking, but we can't see him.
What's that?
I said iPad is talking, but we can't see him.
Oh, this is a guy from Colorado Springs this is some kind of mouse racer. I don't know what it was, but he's flying that around.
So they were flying all kinds of different airplanes.
Oh, yeah. Here's Chris Brainerd flying his Kairos. Notice his good form out here on the center of the circle.
So, whoa.
This is Chris Jacobson. He's a longtime member of the club in Denver.
Oh, they're doing the do-si-do.
And he's got a Colossus with a Super Tiger 60. It flew really well. Chris hasn't been flying much. He said he hadn't flown for a year, but he flew a pretty good, respectable pattern with it. And Keith Trossel brought his mass
Beautiful.
winning AJ Savage,
Oh, yeah.
put it on display in Lynn's garage where we have lunch.
Very nice.
So we all had lunch in there. We all brought some food along. It was sort of a potluck.
Cool.
I think we had 20 some people there. It was really nice.
Wow.
You had to get an extra table out of Lynn's garage.
We don't have that many people in our whole club.
Yeah.
When Keith flew that, did he have those propellers on that twin we just saw there?
No,
No.
these are the
Those
display
props, are they-
propellers. He's got other ones he uses when he flies it.
Okay.
He didn't fly it on Saturday. He just had it for display. But he did bring it. This is his Focke-Wulf. This is a foamy RC plane that he
Nice.
converted to be a fun scale. And it's really neat. You know, he showed me how he put the bell crank in here on the bottom of the platform for the battery and made a couple holes in the side for the lines and put a lead out guide on it and hooked the push rod to the elevator up to the bell crank. And everything else is still there. He's still got the rudder under radio control. He's got ailerons radio control, landing gear radio control, engine throttle radio control. So all he's using the control lines for is the up and down. But he flew it to nets, but he made a couple of mistakes in the order of the pattern, so he didn't win. But he got a really neat flying fun
Nice.
scale model without having to do a tremendous amount of work.
Yeah.
Wait till next year. Wait till next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Keith does not make the same mistake twice.
Here it is with the landing gear
Gear up.
retracted, the flaps up, zipping
Oh,
along.
cool.
Nice.
And then here's Lynn Boss, guy with the red hat, with his P-47 that he's had for almost 20 years, I think.
Wow.
I think it was originally a top flight kit, but the wingspan's almost 100 inches. It's a big airplane.
Is
What's he
that
got
a,
in there?
is that a
What
stunner or a scale?
No, scale.
No, it's a scale plane. He flies it. He's flown it to Nats a couple of times
Hmm.
at scale and other scale events around the country.
What motor has he got in that? Do you know?
No, I don't. I think he got it out of some chainsaw or something.
Oh,
It's
man.
big. And here he's
Yeah.
flying it. He's got the landing gear retracted. The flaps are up. He's got the bombs. He did a bomb drop the next time around. I missed that. But it looks like he's homing in on a tank over here somewhere. And then a guy named Bill Layden, longtime club member in Denver, built this cute little Grumman skyrocket with a couple of 049s on it.
Ah,
And this is Lynn Boss launching it. He helped him get it started. It took him forever to get them both running and fuel. He had to put more fuel in it so they wouldn't run out. And then he launched it. It looks like he had a good takeoff, except what happened about 30 yards after that was he did several oscillations and then crashed.
Oh, man.
Broke some props, so he called it a day with that one. But it's a cute little 049 fun scale.
mm, mm.
And then we did a little bit more stunt flying later in the afternoon.
It's like
Here's
a
Dave
notebook.
Myers with this is Jerry Chambers, Arf Nobler, and Jerry
Wow.
can't fly anymore.
Oh,
So Dave said he would fly it for him, and he did. He flew a really respectable pattern. This is the inverted flight. And here's the wind, it was just not blowing very hard at all. This is the best day we've had down there that I can remember for the wind. Usually it's really going gangbusters. And then here's the whole crew at the end of the day. We got together and
Oh,
took
wow.
a picture.
Good
So
turnout.
these are all the planes and people that I think everybody except Chris Jacobson had left by then, but almost everybody else was still there.
Who's holding the bear? Or
This
is that
is
a
Dave
bear?
Myers. That's Dave Myers.
Dave Myers.
Yeah, this is his bear, and this is his hybrid airplane I was showing you with the wing and the homemade fuselage. This is Jerry Higgins. Some of you know him.
Sure.
He's
Great.
ringmaster. And Keith Trossel. And this is Bill Ledden holding the skyrocket
Right.
up behind Keith. This guy, with the Ryan.
yeah.
And then this is Lynn, and this is Lynn's dad, who was a longtime flyer. He doesn't fly anymore. This is Rich Paradise, the new guy from Colorado Springs, is having fun. Got electric Nobler, but he doesn't fly it more than about 2 minutes. This is Lynn's wife, Lori, who had built a flight streak. But she didn't fly that either, but she's getting ready to put more dope on it. I think it'll be ready to fly here soon. This is Jack Pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
This is Linda Brainerd, Chris's wife, with
Yes.
I can't remember, a Tiyasaki or something that she built. She didn't fly either, but she has flown.
Mm-hmm.
This is Chris Brainerd with his Kairos. And this is Lynn's neighbor. I can't remember his name. Lynn emailed it to me, but I forgot what it was. But this is Lynn's neighbor that came over, and he's got his own airplane. He didn't do any flying that I saw, but he was there all day enjoying talking to everybody. And this is another guy from Colorado Springs that I don't really know, but he showed up again. And
That's Chambers on the end with these old Stuka.
yeah, this is
Oh,
Jerry
my
Chambers.
goodness.
He's got a wheel. Well, it's a walker, really. He can kind of walk, but he can't really get around very well.
I think he had those Stukas 20 years ago, Mark, or more.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
Ever since
More than that, yeah.
I moved to Colorado in '96, and Jerry had a Stuka then.
Oh
And
my goodness.
it's always black with a yellow nose,
Yep.
and he's been flying
Yeah,
Stukas ever since. That's all he's ever flown.
it's
So-
about a 59 design or something, isn't it? Designed around 1960. Or built
The
about
original one was like 53 or something like that.
50,
I think it's
54.
old time legal.
Yeah,
John.
yeah,
it's
you're
Quite
right.
honest.
I think it's 52.
It's old time legal.
The slanted
real
thing
old
is
one still,
53,
they-
the other one is 55 and is not old time legal. One of them is, one of them is not.
Yeah, he
That one
published it in
That's right.
American
Yeah,
Modeler in
you're right.
1961, and that one is slightly different, and it's not strictly old time legal, but it's certainly classic legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it flies great.
Anyway, we had a
They
great
both-
day. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
So I didn't get much work done on the Bearcat this weekend, but
Had
that's
a lot
okay.
of fun though. That's what matters.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Well done, Mark.
Well done, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
It looks like everybody had a good time. That's the big thing.
yeah, Len does that. He's very generous as he's got that circle that's his, and he puts on a
Yeah.
fun fly 2 or 3 times a year now, and it's fun just to get together with everybody. And Saturday was especially nice because the wind didn't come up at all. It was a fun day to
Wow.
Took
fly.
a lot of us many years to figure out it ain't the trophies, it's the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
I finally
Uh,
figured it out as hard headed as I am. So if I can do it, there's hope for everybody.
I just read some more on this guy. This I'm showing this for Joe. Joe, I picked this up yesterday for $2.
The real one should be a lot thicker than that. It should be an
This-
inch thick.
This is the NATOPS book. It's kind of a
Okay, yeah, that's an overview.
yeah, just an overview of what's happening.
Yes.
Got his name on it. It's embossed in the corner. This guy was a POW. He flew. Let me read you. I just read another paragraph. I already read one for these guys, but it's kind of neat, you know, that he
Oh,
lives
it's
right here.
outstanding. What was his name?
Donald A. DeFricki.
DeFricki. I don't know
Yeah.
that name.
Medal of Honor, Hall of Fame, Prisoner
Oh
of
my
War.
goodness. My goodness.
It says B-47 Thunderbolt, Bureau number 42-29-150, and I think that number's on there, and it's in the registry and archives. Let's see, it's Medal of, let's see, Hall of Valor, Medal of Honor, Silver Star. Let me open this up. Awards received. Second Lieutenant on the Air Corps, Donald DeFricki, and then they give his service number, United States Army Air Forces. Captured by German forces after his aircraft was shot down on or about December 23rd of 44 and was held prisoner of war until his return to U.S. military control at the end of the hostilities in May of 1945. And he was buried in 2008 here in St. Louis.
He lived a long time.
Cool.
Wow. In
Let's
St.
see,
Louis
it
at
says,
JB.
I've seen a
Jefferson
lot of
Barracks?
reproductions of those manuals, but never an original like that. That's really neat.
It's embossed. It's got it's like a notary stamp on it.
He had one made and put it on
Donald
his.
DeFricki, Armin, 84, was received into heaven on Sunday, April 6, 2008, after battling colon cancer. He was born in the September 10th of 23 in St. Louis to, his parents. And it talks about his sisters. I want to read. Oh, here we go. He enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Corps after pilot's training. Lieutenant DeFricki flew P-47 Thunderbolt in World War II. On December 23rd of 44, fighting at the Battle of the Bulge, his plane was disabled by enemy fire. As he parachuted, he hit the tail of the aircraft, slicing his left leg to the bone from knee to ankle.
Oh my goodness.
Received a missing in action telegram from the War Department on Christmas Eve of 44. After surviving an operation on his leg without anesthetic, Lieutenant DeFricki became a prisoner of war. It gives his number in Stalag 4. After liberation, he was awarded a Purple Heart, among other decorations. The Veterans Administration classified Don as fully disabled after the war. Nonetheless, he worked for Southwestern Bell Telephone in St. Louis for 33 years before being awarded early full retirement due to disabilities. Although usually concealed his pain well, Don suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder, headaches, nightmares, insomnia. His friend to all, but remained a bachelor. And this just talks about his neighborhood, But
Sure.
that's
That's pretty cool.
Is that
Yeah.
what fighter group he's part of?
let's
352nd? I don't know. I'm guessing.
let's see here. Let's see, official site. No, I don't want that. Find a grave. I know where he's at. Warbird Registry. Let's see here. I just happened to be walking along and that P-47 caught my eye. And I said, "What do you want for it?" He said, $2. I said, "Sold."
Cool.
Didn't even try to talk him down.
No, $2. I want this open up. I want to open up on the airplane, but it won't open. Warbird Registry must be down. I'll find out. USA.
Hey, Fred Cronenwell sent me some pictures from the Chicago contest. I got some pictures of stunt planes.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All
Summary
right.
of information found, air crew report page, blah, blah.
I saw that in Chicago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was in Chicago.
Yeah. I saw pictures of that.
That looks like is that a gypsy?
I don't know what that is. I can't not tell you.
Well, it looks like it's the second owner. We got 2 AMA numbers on it.
Sure does.
Gypsies usually have the landing gear in the wing.
Yeah, but the tail's pretty short and squatty.
Looks like a Whiskey
impact.
Nobler to
Looks like
me
an
with a
impact.
different rudder.
Looks like an impact history to me.
Wow.
Whiskey Nobler.
Okay.
Nobler.
All right, there's
Yeah.
a Pathfinder. He didn't send me any notes, just the pictures. AMA 269. Who is that?
He's a CD.
With a 3-digit number?
Yeah, CD.
Lifetime member.
Lifetime.
Like they offered me a 3-digit number for being a CD.
Huh. You lucky dog. I only got a
I-
4-digit number.
I didn't get it. I already had mine.
Oh. There's that one again. Good news, I think it's called. There's something called a Sparrow. That looks electric.
That one
Mhm.
there looks like Jason Greer's old airplane.
I thought it may be a,
Michael
but
Schmidt.
not.
Michael Schmidt.
Yeah,
Oh, that could be Mike Schmidt. Yeah.
Yeah. it was there.
Were you there, Joe?
I talked to Matt Cole. He sent me pictures.
Oh, you got pictures too then.
Well, not that I know how to show, but yes,
Oh, okay.
you got them all.
This is a new unusual paint job.
Makes you dizzy to look at it.
Yeah. McLaren, it says on the side.
The piped airplane, I believe.
Yeah, could be. I think I've got
It
another
almost
picture
looks
of
like
it.
a nobler modified
Looks
nobler.
like another
thing.
nobler variant, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's got that generic look about it. That
Can't
wing
read
is
the,
a
can't read the tail. 99. I can't get the number either.
got different flaps though than a nobler.
It looks
Full
too thick.
span.
Look, the wing looks too thick to me, but
Eterna, Control Line Creations.
99, 89, 96. That's a pretty newbie.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty new number, isn't it? Well, they're up to 7 digits now, aren't they?
Big tail.
It says it's a BMJ kit.
Yeah.
See that on the wing?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting paint job.
That may be Vince Bodie's airplane. I'm not sure, but I
Oh,
think
there's a
it is.
chipmunk.
I'm pretty sure that's Vince Bodie.
traditional paint job on that one. Oh, there's the Eterna again. That's the last one I got.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it was good. Got a few pictures anyway.
Matt Colin posted a big score while he was there. He flew one round and went home with Hannah, but I'm pretty sure nobody beat him.
Did he post anything anywhere?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, okay.
How come your camera's off, Joe?
I don't know. It really is.
It's off.
It is. Uh-oh.
And
Colleen.
Howard's iPhone is here too.
I just fixed it. I got it. It should have
There we
came on
go.
now.
Hey, Howard,
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about your video. I can't send it to you. I tried to upload it. It won't upload. So I edited it up and made you look really smart. It went from 2 hours down to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I took all the stuff. It took 2 days to edit it up. You know,
Well, thank you.
I cut out all the and I'm gonna upload it tonight.
Great. Thank you.
I can tell you the scores at the experts. Matt Colin posted a 570. His airplane wasn't shown. A guy named Daring Lamassa. I can't read the writing. Darian Lamassa, Mike Schmidt, John Paris, Vince Bodie, and Jim Shewitt.
Doran,
Okay.
it's Doran.
Doran, that's it. It's Doran
Yeah.
Lamas. But I didn't see his airplane there, unless he's flying something different.
What
Could
what
be.
was the score?
427. Matt had a 570. The next tie score was a 516 by Bodie.
Wow,
Paris-
a big gap there.
Mike Schmidt 502. 498, 461, 427. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Matt can fly them boys
Yeah.
hands down. I mean, golly.
Yeah, I got some updated chats from YouTube. Steve Barry says, let's see, wait a minute. Richo's video says it takes me 2 years to learn how to tune the active timer. Hard to learn, but fantastic once it's right.
Well done.
Steve Barry says, that reminds me, anyone hear the latest on Billy Werwich? I've heard only what has been shared on Stunt Hangar. I think that's all anybody knows, unless Bob Hunt gets on. Let's see, Rice says paraffin. I guess when we were talking about the Spectre lines. Oh, and then he says I'm wrong. Oops. Mordeer 43 says call the CAF. They know about the P-47 manual value. Who the heck is CAF?
Confederate Air Force.
Canadian Air Force.
Oh,
Confederate Air Force.
Confederate
Yeah,
Air
probably.
Force. Yes, yeah.
No, they're called the
Minnesota
Commemorative Air
Mike says
Force.
hello, everyone. And Juan Francisco Saint says hello. Nice airplanes, flight streak in the middle. Guess that's when Mark was showing his pictures. And that catches us up on the chats.
Well done.
This is out of his library. It says Library of Donald A. DeFrini or whatever.
How's they spell his last name, Sparky?
Dreifke.
He'll-
Donald A. Dreifke.
I'm gonna have to go, guys.
All right, see ya.
Catch you next time.
Sounds good.
See you later, Jonathan.
Take care, John.
Yep.
Did you
Same to
pull
you
it
guys.
up? Did you pull him up, Mark?
Pull up what?
No, I thought you were looking him up.
Well, I
Oh,
will,
that
but
guy?
if I knew which fighter group he was, it would be a lot easier.
Might be 61st. I'm not sure.
I don't
I just typed in his
recognize the name.
I just typed in his name and it came right up, being born and buried right here in St. Louis. Seeing as the book, I'm in St. Louis and the book's from St. Louis, I figured that's the guy. Talks about P-47.
I just look trying to find a list. Neil Kirby and Gabby and Zinke and them boys. Bill Dunham.
Shot down in the Battle of the Bulge.
That's a cold, cold place to be right there. Bill Dunham, Michael Green. How many did he shoot down? Do you know?
No, it didn't. I mean, when I read,
It didn't say. Yeah.
whatever I read is all I've researched so far. I'll do some more digging after we get off here,
He'll show up.
but he's a Medal of Honor winner, so he's got to be on the
There you
government.
go. That's the way to find him. That's the way to find him. P-47 pilot.
Donald A. Grifficki. Strange name. Born in 1923. But it says for the library of, so this probably is not a, it looks like government issue.
Well, that looks like government issue. You can tell by the type.
Right.
The type looks different, Robert, from those days. It's very stamped and hit and got round dot on the R and stuff. You can tell real quick.
Well, and the pages are yellow, but I mean, it looks like old paper. But it's got everything in here, side where the radio switches are, the engine primer, the cowl flaps, the throttle quadrant, and all the gauges. It gives you all the listing, all this shit. You could, I mean, somebody could fly one of them out of this.
Oh, sure.
And it's a Razorback. Because it's showing the oxygen tanks and stuff behind the seat. The heater switch, and it's cool.
Okay, Don was in the 36th Fighter Group, the 9th Air Force. So I've got books on the 8th Air Force, but I don't have anything on the 9th Air Force.
That's cool.
Huh. It doesn't list him as a Medal of Honor recipient. Based on the search results of no Medal of Honor winner recipients flying the 47 with the 36 squadron. 2 pilots did receive it, was Neil Kirby and Raymond Knight of 350th.
Then why? Well, I guess it
I don't
say anything on the internet.
Yeah, it could say anything on the internet.
If you just type in his name, it'll tell you, Medal of Honor winner. I don't know.
It don't matter. It's cool. I'm glad you found it. It's fun to talk about.
Yeah. Remember him for what he did. Being shot down a prisoner of war is no fun deal.
No.
There was an older man here in Sapulpa, in my hometown, that was at the Battle of the Bulge. And at the war, he welded on for Beechcraft. He did welded on the gear legs for the Beech 18s and some of the Steiger Wing early stuff. And then he ended up welding for the spaceships for
Here, I found his
North
picture.
American.
What'd you find?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Looks like he's in training with the
Yep.
SNJ or AT6 in the background there.
Yeah. I think it might be a BT-13 by the windshield. Looks like.
Anyway,
Cool. Chiggers.
there's a lot of stuff on the web about him.
There is a lot.
Yeah, I just Googled his name and I got a number of hits here,
Oh, cool.
including that picture.
That's neat.
Have you found where it says he was Medal of Honor winner yet? You went on the Medal of Honor site though, right, Joe?
No, I'm trying to. I didn't get there yet. I was going to go Medal of Honor recipients, Congressional Medal of Honor. Over 3,500 of them. Here's a list of them. It says, well, that might be I should look.
Control F, and that'll open the bar and you type in his name and then hit enter and it'll search and find it.
This ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna search about World War II. 464 Medal of Honor Marines during World War II. Murphy, Bastogne, Woods, Doss.
Like it says in this obituary, he got the Purple Heart.
That could have been somebody writing the wrong shit on the internet too.
That could be.
I just read the third entry down on Google.
Okay. What was his name? D. Start with the D, didn't it?
Dreifke.
ABC.
No, I don't see anything about him winning the Medal of Honor.
You know, pull it up and I'll show you what it.
I'm gonna get there.
I don't know. I started looking for him tonight. DONALD space A. DeFreaky. There we go. ValorMilitaryTimes.com is the site that it's on. Let's copy this.
No, he didn't get the Medal of Honor. Drowley, Dross, Doolittle, Dites.
Huh.
The only
Yeah.
DOs are Doolittle, Doss,
Face.
Doolittle, and Doss. Jimmy Doolittle.
Ah.
There's the article that I found.
Oh, yeah. Hall of Valor.
No, Hall of Valor, Medal of Honor, Silver Star.
All right. Modir 43 said commemorative Air Force. I guess that's what CAF is.
That's they've changed the name. You're right.
And I guess Confederate Air Force is no longer
No longer that is a bad
politically
word.
correct.
You couldn't use Confederate in the world today.
Yeah. And Lynn Boss says, Mark, I'm running an OS 91 4-stroke in the Thunderbolt. Wingspan is 64 inches. I don't think I could hang on to a 100-inch airplane.
Only 64? Wow. Looks bigger than that.
With an
How big-
OS 91.
How big's that
Woo.
Constellation, you think, in the Eddie built? You think it's 70-inch wing?
Bigger than 7 foot.
Oh,
That Constellation 12-pound model. That P-47 may be a 12-pound model also.
wow.
You know, when he's talking about the Confederate Air Force and all that, Indian motorcycle, Harley Davidson shot themselves in the foot with their electric motorcycle, the live wire. Indian motorcycle has taken the Indian head off their bike, and the customers are so pissed off, they're going to go bankrupt this year.
Yeah, same thing happened to
The Redskins.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
They tried to change their logo and get rid of the old guy in the barrel, and they got all kinds of crap, and now they're changing it back.
When are these people going to wake up? Leave shit alone. We don't want your crap.
You go into
Everybody
Cracker
wants to
Barrel,
change.
Go ahead, Phil.
Everybody wants to change everything and make it grammatically correct or politically correct.
I
To
think
change the name of our fair from the Dixie Classic Claire to the fair to the Carolina Fair, and attendance was down, way down.
well, I go to Cracker Barrel and eat once in a while, and there's mostly
I
great,
do too.
and I think they're probably wanting to get a younger clientele to get a cleaner looking place, maybe. But heck, half the fun's going to say, you know what that is? That's a corn shucker. You know what that is? That's this. That's what they call it, the ship. You know, they got stuff hanging in the ceiling that's 100 years old that people don't know what they even are.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it. That's the
Yeah.
fun of going in there. They had a planter in there. One of those things, you put a bunch of seed in a hopper and you take and put it down in the ground and squeeze it and let go of it. And when you let go of it, the thing comes apart and drops a seed, and you pull it back out and squeeze it again. It closes up, drops another seed, and you just run along and stick it in, drop it, and stick it in, drop it. And we were in there one night, had half the place. I kept looking at that thing, and everybody, some guy says, "You're out of your mind. You don't know what you're talking about." I said, "Well, I'll tell you this much. I know I'm getting old, but I remember using one of those when I was a kid, and my brothers would be on either side of me. There'd be 5 or 6 of us going down the rows and planting with that thing,
Oh,
with those
man.
things. And then we got a little bit older, and they got one that goes behind the tractor, and it just
Had a wheel on it. The wheel
Yeah.
fit it in there.
Yeah. But we used those darn things when I was a kid. And then we had another version of it that you put it in the ground and squeezed it, and it opened up at the bottom and let the dirt out, and you took a tomato plant and dropped it in the top. And then when you let go of it, brought the dirt back in around it. You picked it up as you let go of it, and it filled the dirt in around the tomato plant. But they're both just called planters. One was for seeds and one was for finished plant, or for plants about foot tall or whatever.
Beat the heck over bending over, Phil Bailey.
It sure did.
I bet.
It sure did.
I wanted to ask Howard a question.
Hey,
What you working on in your shop there, Howard?
what am I working on? Well, I'm waiting for the wind to blow in the right direction. Then I'm going to go out and fly some stunt. I was
Oh, good.
working
All
on
right.
switch installation.
I
Tonight
flew stunt all day today.
should be dark by now, isn't it, Howard?
Oh, no, not in California.
7 o'clock there.
He's in Washington.
But I have some stories about old machinery. Yeah, my grandparents had fancy machinery like this,
Ah,
agricultural machinery. But I was walking through the Boeing factory one time, and there was this machine. It was kind of cool. It wound sheathing for cables out of nylon or something. This kind of complicated mechanism. And there's an old guy running it. And he said, "Yeah, they told me we got a new machine for you to run." And he saw the machine, this one, and just laughed and laughed and laughed. Said, I ran one of these in a textile factory in North Carolina 50 years ago. So then
nothing new.
Speaking of P-47 pilots, there's this guy, I went looking up, I probably told this story before, stop me if I did. I went looking up guys I used to fly with in Kansas City and wondered what happened to him. And one guy had a peculiar name. I remember Art Bucks, B-U-X. And I looked him up, and he had died. He came over the house a few times, wanted to fly combat. And I looked him up and saw that he had been a P-47 ace. So he'd flown some combat.
For real.
Yeah. He never mentioned it.
Real bullets.
Well,
That's
guys, I'm
something he
going to
wanted
end
to
this
talk
on
about,
YouTube.
huh?
Hold on a minute. I'm going to end this on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines.
See ya.
West Virginia, I had heard a lot about